Yeah.
Well, hey, today marks a National Lego Day. Even though some parents may feel differently about the popular toy, the colorful blocks have been praised for being an educational tool to spark creativity and innovation in children. Joining us live this morning to help us celebrate National Lego Day is Spencer Crandall, owner of the Bricks and Minifigs toy store, which has 4 locations in our area. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How
Yeah.
are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. I like your friend next to you there. Now, tell us about the history of Lego sets, because I
Yeah,
know
this
that
is
there is
an
a big history. Oh, yeah. And who is that?
so this is an original Lego marketing sculpture from the 80s when they were promoting Lego space. Lego started more than 60 years ago, and it started with a wooden toy company that then discovered that plastic, and not discovered plastic, but they discovered a way to make toys out of plastic, and they created the brick. So you can see right here,
Hmm.
we have these 6 bricks, and these are interlocking bricks that stick together. And that was the key invention for them. You can put these 6 bricks together 1 billion times.
Wow. Yeah, it is amazing to me what some people can do with Legos and some of the creations they come up with. Tell us why, Legos have become so popular over the years.
Well, the reason is I think it really does come down to the brick and the patent that they licensed. Because you can put these together 1 billion different ways, just these 6 bricks, it means that when someone buys a toy, they can modify it and put it together the way they want. At our stores, we're a buy, sell, trade store. So we have parts that people can just buy and make their own stuff. So that's a key part of it, is making your own thing or modifying the toy that you bought.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. And what are some ways that, they found that Legos can really benefit children and adults?
Well, for children, it can be a really good way to get their mind in sort of an engineering mode.
Hmm.
They learn how to use instructions, but they also learn how to be creative with them. And for adults, I think, especially during this pandemic, for us, we've discovered so many more adults coming and shopping at our store because they want something that's an activity to do with their family or with their spouse or partner or just on their own. And they want something they can build and look at and feel good about.
Yeah, and so tell us about your store. I think there is a store in like the Cedar Hills Crossing Mall. I've seen that one. What can people go and do there?
Mhm,
I know back before the pandemic,
mhm.
I would see birthday parties going on, but when you go into the store, it sounds like there's a lot you can do the actual building with the Legos.
So when people come into our stores right now, we're sort of have a modified experience. So we still have our tables full of parts, and people can come in and pick the parts that they want, and they can build a little bit, but we just try to keep the breathing to a minimum over the bricks.
Hmm.
But we have like about 200 new Lego sets. We have about 100 used Lego sets. We have thousands of minifigures. So it's like a Lego superstore that's the history of Lego and the current Lego experience. So it's kind of a combo. We're a franchise that was founded more than 10 years ago, and we have about 5 stores in the metro area, and then Salem and Eugene as well. And there's a bunch more around the country, like 35 stores.
Wow. Well, Spencer, thanks so much for joining us and giving us some insight into the history of Legos and how they can really benefit people who are interested. Have a great day. All right.
Thank
Well, if we, sorry, we were having some internet connectivity issues there. If you want to get some Legos on this National Lego Day, we will have a link to their store's website on coin.com for a list of all those locations that he mentioned. There are about 5 in the metro area. Coming up, Bridgerton is Netflix's #1 series. How many millions of